Welcome back to the Blindside DIY. So today, as you can see, the other day we were doing a video and the pipe broke in the back and we were augering it. I'm going to go over a couple things we're going to need real quick. You're going to need a plumber's wrench like we went over in the other video. You're going to need a flashlight so you can see. And then some disposable gloves. Another thing we're going to need is either two names for it, but it's the same thing. It's called Teflon tape or plumber's tape. It's a really thin white tape. It goes around the threads and it secures them, makes a watertight seal. So those are the couple things we're going to need. But let's go head over there right now. Let's go. So we're inside now, and as you can see, we're right next to the pipe. Make sure you bring two pairs of gloves. One here, one there. That's one for before when you take this off. Change gloves, take them off, go to Home Depot, Lowe's, where we're going to go. Get that part. And then after that, put another pair of gloves back on. Okay, there's so many diseases and things that can run in here and build up. Or just yucky stuff that you don't want to really touch with your hands. When we take this piece off, take it to the store with me so I can easily identify and match up the other piece. So you can see here, I actually used some tape on it. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to loosen this top bolt because there's a bolt up here and there's one down here, or excuse me, a nut. When we loosen that, the bucket's here underneath. When we loosen that, the bucket's under here, and it's going to catch all the water, all the gunk that might be in it. Because when we take this off, all the water that might be in this P-trap, or this bend, or the U, is going to come out. So we're about to get to that. I'm going to put my gloves on, and once I'm done doing that, we'll start that. Got my gloves on. I got my pipe wrench. I'm going to pull this back. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can actually see. So we're going to pull this back, and there's all that tape that's there's got to come off. So in this case, I can probably just split this down the side. And see, now the water starts to come out. So it was actually really good and secure on there, so it prevented it from leaking. So now we can take this, and I'll loosen this nut first. It's not how I want to do it. That's how it's going to take it. Alright, so I can use this now, and actually, you can see the water's already starting to come out. Take this and loosen it up. And that's what I want. I want to loosen this up just enough to where it's going to drip. One of the things I have here is a towel. While this drips, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this towel and I'm going to lay it out underneath it, so if there's any backsplash or anything, it picks that up. So now I can loosen this the rest of the way. So now you can see there's actually some plumber's tape that's on there. So there's actually a lot of water in this trap right here. There's actually a ton of it. Now, be careful when you're doing this because there is a seal around here. You don't want to lose this seal. Okay, so I gently just place this down on top of it. I'm going to actually ride this down. And that's so I can get to this one in the back right here. When I do this and I push, it rotates the pipe. Now that's fine. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to do that same process until this whole piece is loosened up. Now this piece is just loose enough to where I can get it loose by hand. I'm going to take this bucket, put it back underneath there. Alright. So as you can see, this is the piece we're going to need. So typically what you want to do is if you have a loose pipe or something, you put a rag or something in there. So I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to stuff it in the end of it because it's already here. And I'll keep that bucket underneath it as well. just in case if something were to happen. This is the new one, and it doesn't have anything on it as of yet. So we had to get a new flange and 2 of the extra nuts and washers on the end. So that's what we did. Right here, as you can see, we got a flange, 1 1/4 inch, which is the same size as the pipe. And we got 2 zinc nut and washers that are 1 1/4 inches as well to go on there. Also got the plumber's tape, Teflon tape. Alright, the gloves are on. You can see these have the nut and the washer in them, so you don't have to second guess. So this piece is going to go on. It's going to slide all the way across and down. Now, at the edge of this there's a lip. You can see that lip. That's where the washer goes, so we've got to actually finagle this around there. So now this is around here, I just got to straighten it out. Now that it's straightened, I'm just going to take it, flatten it. Now, take this back, put it back on there, and then that's how it will sit. We'll do the same thing with the flange. Flange goes on as so. It's a very tight fit, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't automatically go on. And this one just slides right on as well. Here's the washer at the end. You're going to have to work that around this end. Let's just make sure it's straight. Alright. Now it's pretty straight. Now we can take this, and we can take this towel, and we can pull it out. I'm going to turn a flashlight back on so you guys can see. I would suggest wiping these ends off. Get some of the gunk that is in there. We're going to take some of this plumber's tape. Just going to take a little bit, and we're going to wrap it around this piece here. Now, when that's secured, just pull it. Now when you tighten that down, that's going to create a watertight seal so it doesn't leak on that end. So what we're going to do is, we're going to make sure that the washer is far enough back so that this can actually slide in. So, now that this is here, we're going to try to slide this in. So that looks about good. So now at this point, I'm going to take this nut and I'm going to roll it up on the end, and I'm going to hand tighten it. I would suggest turning it about 1/4 inch with your plumber's wrench. You don't want to over tighten it. Okay, now it's secured. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to leak. We'll put that flange up, and now I'll roll this up so I can see it. And then what we're going to do here is I'm going to take just a tad bit of Teflon, not a lot. Find the end of it. Just roll it around these ends because this is what that piece is going to secure to. Alright, so that's what this looks like. So we're going to take this, and before I do anything, I will secure this end before I secure that end. So I'm actually going to come here. Now while that's there, I'm going to try to get this tightened down on it. I probably won't have to turn this, but I'll turn it just a tad bit. Alright. We'll do the same thing with this one. Give it a 1/4 inch turn. Now we should be able to run the water and have no leaks. Alright, so you can see there's no leaks. There's no leaks. So it served its purpose, it did its job, fine. And that's all you gotta do. If you have a pipe that's broken or it's leaking, if it's leaking, most likely the washer or the on it's bad or gone or corroded, or you just need to put some Teflon tape on it. Thanks guys for watching. I want you to like, subscribe, share. Please leave feedback and comments, and if you want to see a video like the past couple ones have been, please by all means let me know and I'll do that, okay? Stay tuned and I'll see you soon.